So what I'm seeing is that um, I think the thing is like companies are really trying to adjust to this kind of new way of working, right? It's always been this sort of situation, like this idea, like, oh, we're a family, come in,
Hmm.
like, give us your life, we're going to give you some benefits, we're going
Yeah.
to give you these 3% raises, and
Free pizza.
yeah, free pizza. We're
Yeah.
going to expect like all of this,
Yeah.
right? And then we're probably going to also do something where we're going to bring other people and pay them more and promote that. Like it's
Hmm.
just always been this like sort of game that employers have created. I mean, just
Right.
to be honest, I'm not saying this is the case of all companies,
Sure.
but the companies I see that really thrive, like our clients that we work with that really thrive, are the companies that have flexibility with this, that understand this,
Hmm.
and their culture, their core values as an organization, their behaviors. It's not just a note they put on their wall.
Hmm.
They are working and practicing this all the time. They have a lot of transparency at their organizations. There's a lot of authenticity at their organizations. There's a lot of care. They really want their people to succeed because they
Hmm.
realize by having their people be engaged, they're also going to produce better results for them on the other side of it. So the really great companies are now taking that time to understand, like, do we need more flexibility? Do people need to be able to work from home a couple of days? What
Hmm.
is that going to look like? People want more than just pizza, right?
Yeah.
People want the opportunity for to be in front of leadership. That's another piece. Like if you're a leader of a company, you need to know your people. Like you need to know what's going on in their lives. You need to spend that time, those first 3 months when they're onboarding with you, to like get them engaged. They don't know you.
Yeah.
So take some time to get to know them and understand
Yeah.
what their life is, who they are, because it's not a family, it's a community, right? It's a
Hmm.
community, but we all have lives outside of the office. And so there needs to be boundaries around that as well. Like we can't expect people to be on call for us 24 hours a day. It's not realistic
Yeah.
if they have lives outside of their homes. And that's not always it's been, because people have been so scared to like, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my
Yeah.
job. What happens? I don't. But that's not the case. Very strong quality candidates, which we find all the time, who are passive candidates. A lot of times we recruit passively. We use
Hmm.
the job boards and those types of things, which are very effective.
Right.
But we also, lots of our placements are people that we're poaching and taking from other companies where they're like not even actively in the market. And usually it's a situation where they're like, well, I don't know, something's going on, things are slowing down. I have a little bit of fear. They're not hiring people, or we're overwhelmed. I'm doing the job of 3 or 4 people. The
Yeah.
company on the other side is trying to hire people, but they're not taking. So it's just a quality piece. And so then they start getting disengaged. And as soon
You
as you're
know,
disengaged, that's when you're ready to move on.